Tesla's going to implement a new vehicle hazard warning system. Interesting. I wonder why. I mean, the thing is already breaking itself. Activate emergency lights. Tesla's reportedly going to implement a new vehicle hazard warning system through its partnership with Emergency Safety Solutions. Utilizes a multi-prong approach to improve hazard lights with a higher refresh rate. Okay, I thought we were talking about like emergency braking or something. Apparently proven to improve. Hazard lights kind of suck. Like it's not the most obvious thing. If you're behind a vehicle with hazards on for an extended period of time, you'll notice. But if you're rolling up on one that's completely stopped, the ability to discern quickly that vehicle is having difficulty can be tough. Come to a halt really quickly. So this enhancement system, the type of circumstances a person's using their hazards can often be dangerous, very dangerous circumstances on a highway or something. Oh, here you go. They're giving us a very nice demonstration. You hit the hazard because your car's completely dead on the highway. Maybe you blew out a tire or something. But this is when you're the most susceptible because cars are traveling very fast and you're not traveling at all. You're an obstacle just sitting there. Current hazard lights are ineffective at grabbing oncoming driver attention. So what do we got instead? We have the enhanced protocol. A new light. Wow. Is it like a beacon almost that comes out? Or, it goes onto the ground and it flashes a lot more. Way higher refresh.
I think that subtle change really makes a big difference.
It's almost like less like a signal light and more like an emergency vehicle. Yeah, it's almost like an ambulance or something. Oh, wow.
Yes, exactly.
Good Lord. Yes, I'm going to notice that. Well, why didn't we do this before?
Yeah, I wonder why. I mean, the hazard lights are so slow right now.
Why didn't we do that before, Will? And then digital communications. What, is this how other vehicles will see it? Like a giant beacon?
Well, hopefully they will be able to talk to each other.
Yeah, for autonomous? Whoa. That's some pretty cool tech. Well, the main thing, and then oncoming driver alerts. So the vehicles are talking to each other via satellite. Lots of activity going on. But the main thing, I think, and the most easy to implement is just the higher refresh hazard lights. Look at that. That's brilliant stuff. I'm sure there's some reason why it didn't exist until this point, but that seems pretty obvious now.
So Tesla's going to implement it.
I guess so.
And hopefully we'll see more quickly flashing lights very soon.
And by the way, as far as how dangerous it is, according to ESS, there are more than 72,000 people yearly in the U.S. affected by incidents with disabled vehicles. 15,000 either injured or killed. Oh. When you're fully disabled, it's a bit terrifying. On the highway, fully disabled.
Yes.
Ooh, cars whizzing by. You're like, do they see me or what? I mean, it hasn't happened to me frequently, but I'll take the high refresh in those moments. No doubt. Tesla's new energy app gives you range advice and more. You know, the reason Will's got so many Tesla stories over here, his Tesla Model 3 is showing up like in a month or?
Yeah, in a couple of weeks.
Or a couple of weeks. So, and the date was moved up and then it was pushed back and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's trying to nail down, like the range is getting smaller, like in terms of delivery. So
got it.
Hopefully in November. Early November.
So you said, did you say oh boy when I brought it up or something along those lines? Oh geez, or is this not something you want to talk about?
I thought this was over.
What's over?
The whole Tesla Bronco thing.
How can it be over? You don't even have one of them yet.
Well, I'm kind of scared because once I get the Model 3, the Bronco owners are going to, or the Bronco,
Fans
will be like, hey, calm down now.
Oh, yeah. No, they're already doing it right now because we've let them in on the conversation. But they kind of deserve to know they've been on this ride.
Sure, yeah.
This whole time. So I guess when you get
I'll keep them updated.
Yeah, when you get the Model 3, you can pull it right over here.
Oh.
And put it on set, and then we'll get a whole breakdown from you about like your report and whatnot.
Sure, we can film a little video.
I don't know. I mean, people have, like I said, they're invested now in the storyline, and they're going to want to know how you feel. But you still have listen, I got to remind everybody, you still have the pre-order on the Bronco. Mm-hmm. And so nothing is set in stone here.
I should actually call them to check on the status. I mean, when they're gonna build it? I have no idea.
Shots fired or what? Shots fired.
Well, kind of.
Oh,
because at
geez.
least Tesla, they tell me at least a range in terms of a month.
Right. But even if they don't stick to it, even if they miss it, that's the risk factors. If they miss the range and then you're aggravated, you're like, you set a range.
I would rather have that than have no updates.
Right.
And not know.
So shots fired.
I should actually call them. Maybe it's my fault. But
No, it's definitely not your fault. I mean, they should keep you up to date to a certain extent. I agree with you. But anyway, so Will's going to have a lot of Tesla stories coming up because now, step one, he's a Tesla owner, and you know where it goes from here. He all of a sudden, he's accessorizing. All of a sudden, he's investing. And
I'll tell you the accessories I got
so
and stuff.
So let's keep an eye out.